Depending on the size of the bowling center, periodically there's going to be a need to change the line adjuster cloth in the lane machine. Now to do that, we're going to remove the recovery tank. And then we're actually going to cut the paper so that the cushion roller drops down, and we can remove both the top and the bottom roll. To do this, we're simply going to push the unused portion to the left, angle it slightly out of the machine. That's going to give us enough room to pull it out. You'll also notice that there's a metal bar inside of that roll, and we're going to want to replace that every time we put a new roll of cloth in the machine. For the take-up reel, we're going to slide this to the right and actually angle it around so that we can remove that from the machine. Now we will go unroll the cloth off of the take-up reel because we're going to reuse this when we put the new roll in. You're going to notice that we did not cut the cloth off. We recommend that you unroll it because, as you can see, there's going to be two white clips that are going to be on your take-up reel, and those are used to just help hold that cloth in place. In addition to that, we're going to have two metal screws that also go through there. So when we start our paper, we can get it wrapped on evenly. Before putting the new roll of cloth in, this might be a good time to do some cleaning in this area because now we have a lot more room to access some of the side plates, cushion roller, things like that. Once that area is clean, before we put the cloth back in, we're going to replace the recovery tank. And we're actually going to use this flat area here to help us make sure we get the cloth square. You'll take your fresh roll and remember to replace the metal pipe. And we're going to unwind maybe 3 or 4 feet of cloth and lay the cloth right up on the lid up against the rivets. And please take notice that there is also a routing diagram on the 10-pin side plate. Now we're going to set the cloth behind the cushion roller and roll it right underneath. From that point, we're then going to go underneath the routing bar and come out over the top. Now, we need a little more cloth, so we're going to unwind some more and then set the cloth right up on the lid latch. Stretch the cloth so we look square, and you'll then take your PVC take-up reel. Make sure that the end with the cutouts is going to go on the hub with the roll pins. We're going to lay this PVC take-up reel right on the lid, and we're going to fold the cloth over on top of these two screws. And try to be even on the amount left on each side so that you cover the entire lane. Now we're going to wrap this one time and then lay it on our recovery tank. And we're going to replace the plastic clips to assist in holding that cloth. And we're going to wind it a little more and angle that so that we can get back into the machine. We'll then take the remainder of the roll and pull it up so it's a little taut, and make sure once again that you're even left to right on your cushion roller. We're going to wind that down and angle that back in to the machine also. Now from this point, you're going to notice that there's quite a bit of slack in the cloth. We're going to actually have to access our duster control and reset menu, reset the counter for the cloth, and wind up that additional cloth and see if we're even left to right and we don't have any sags. In order to access the duster control and reset menu, we're going to apply power to the lane machine. Also take notice of the number in the bottom left-hand corner. This represents the amount of lanes left on the cloth that was removed. We normally wouldn't change the cloth with this many lanes left on it. Simply hit the menu key until we reach duster control and reset. And by using the start button on the handle, the first time we push the button, cloth will unwind. The second time, we'll wind the cloth up. Simply hit the menu key until we reach duster control and reset. Hit exit enter. By doing this, the screen will change and ask us, are you sure? New duster roll. Yes, we have put a new roll in, so we will hit exit enter again. The next screen will read 400 lanes left, which is the amount of lanes it should be on a new roll of duster cloth, and duster unwind 10. That has reset your present unwind time to the duster default, which is, in this case, 10. Once you're done, simply hit the menu key until you arrive back to the standard start screen.